person I was
On
at
this
33, that blows
episode
my
of
mind.
Ruth
Like
and
33,
Relationships.
35, still messing up, right? So, first of all, I like them. That's pro number one. Black on black on black on black. I like them black, okay? See, too. Oh, I like a man with an accent. Oh, I'm like, say that again. And then they say their words wrong, and I just like, say it again. It's like, you can date whoever you want, but don't ever put a black girl down and be like, oh, but she got her real hair, and she'll put you in real jail, okay? If you don't understand my culture, you don't understand the system. L'école, l'église, la caille. That means all you could do as a Haitian kid is go to school, l'école, l'église is church, and la caille is home. You know those little gold-plated earrings? I love them. I was like, oh, I look like a whole black girl. If you want to say you the king is not asking the queen for 50% of the royal palace's bill. And if you want to pay the mortgage, then you could say, this my house. Y'all know how y'all be. Y'all, this my house. I'm like, oh, it is? Let me go get the paper. Hey, it's Ruth Marquis. Welcome to Ruth and Relationships. This is episode 3, dating outside of your culture, okay? We are about to get started. I am so excited to talk about this topic today because I got like 6 different categories, right? 6 different categories of who a black woman can date. See, ladies, we have to expand our horizons. Before I get into all of that, few housekeeping, okay? If you are interested in buying a home or fixing your credit, I'm going to leave a link in the comments or the description. I'm going to leave a link below, and you can schedule a consultation to fix your credit. We have payment plans to fix your credit. I don't know why I didn't say that. And you can work on fixing, buying a home. I just sent some lady that just called me off of a sign, and she got pre-approved. Like, she was like, whoa, that was out of nowhere. So now she's buying a house. So, and you could too. You don't know what you need to do. As long as you've been working and you save some money, you can get your a home before it gets too expensive to live anywhere. I'm just saying. I said it first. It is what it is. Tell a friend. It's about to be a good show. It's about to be a good show right now. I'm on my 100-day challenge. My 100 date challenge, okay? So this is the rules, because I was like, I don't know if I can do 100 in person. If I have to, I will. But I feel like the talking phase is good enough for me. Like, if I'm talking to 100 different people eventually, right? Then I can, I'm gonna let y'all know first of all. But then some of them will progress to real dates, and then in-person dates, I should say, and then from there. But I feel like, honestly, from the first hello, from the first whatever, everybody's judging everybody. So it's that sometimes you don't even make it to a date. So if you know somebody that's fine and looking for something serious, tell them to DM me. Okay? Tell them to DM me. They could be part of my challenge. Alright? I had a good time. Had another date last night. Let's call it phone date. And that was fun. So, we talked about that. Oh, also, I did get like this journaling in my journaling time. I was reading, because I was like, sometimes I talk a lot when I pray, and when it's time to listen, I don't be wanting to listen. I'm like, all right, God, like, I gotta go, like, right? And you supposed to calm down, sit down quietly, and listen. And what had happened was, I was reading the old stuff that, hey, if you want here, say hi. I was reading the old stuff. Hey, Justin, what's up? I was reading the old stuff that God had told me, and he was like, when I'm walking in my purpose, and then I was like, he's like, you're gonna find you somebody walking in your purpose. And I was like, see, now that's how I knew that I was supposed to do this. This is good. And the whole concept came together, so I'm loving it right now. I hope you guys are liking these relationship shows. It's gonna be fun. He said, good morning, sunshine. Good morning. All right, so ladies, If y'all watching, y'all know I do this for y'all. And fellas, we need y'all advice. So talk to us like y'all are brothers, our uncles, our dads trying to help us. Like, what would you say to your daughter? What would you say to your best female friend? Like, what kind of advice you would give? So all while we're talking, give us good advice, man. I was watching good morning, hey Marquita. I was watching one of the big groups. You know how you be on the big groups and you know they be talking about whatever, and like hundreds of thousands be on there. Hey, how you doing? What's up? He said beautiful. So what was I gonna say? What was the question today? You do not want to be in my video. No, sir. Everybody gonna see you. Don't do that. Don't do that. So I can't remember what it was. I can't remember, but if I remember, I'll get to it. But also women. Okay, so women, I do this for y'all, and just so you can understand the mindset. So I am a woman that I don't just like. I'm just gonna do whatever I want, and then it gotta work out the way it's supposed to be. It's rules to this. It's a game. It's whatever, right? So I take advice. I take advice from the powers that be, or I do my research. I learn. I grow. I'm better at this thing now than I was before, and I don't get got as easily. So a lot of us can get a little gullible, can get in our mind. I'm that fantasy girl, like, oh, I'm dreaming of this and that. Not anymore. So I'm not that gullible anymore. I'm not that naive anymore. And so I just want to share what I'm learning with other women so that they can learn how to date better. And like I said, I'm on a 100-day challenge, and I'm not going to stop. I don't care who you are. I'm going to date other people. That's that. Okay. Listen, when I was trying to lose weight, men were trying to tell me, oh, you don't need to lose no weight. Oh, you good the way you are. Da, da, da. And then I went to the gym, and the guy was like, yeah, don't let no husband stop you from, he was trying to see if I was married, but he's like, let men stop them from losing weight. And he's like, then after that, they're going to call you fat. And that's true. So I was like, I don't let nobody stop me from, like, whatever my goal is, that's what I'm going to do. So it is what it is. You're going to be in for the ride or you're not. So it is what it is. Okay, so affirmations, ladies. So this is what I got. This is my mindset. I may be good for you, but are you good for me? I may be good for you. 9 times out of 10, I might be the best thing that ever happened to you, right? But you may not be good for me. And I feel like I'm not saying all women are that great, but I know I work on myself, and I know that this is not the person I was at 19. This is not the person I was at 27. I was like, I'm a totally different person. This is not the person I was at 33. That blows my mind. Like 33, 35, still messing up, right? So anyway, so today we're going to talk about these cultures, okay? So I got number 1, the first category of men of dating, like, it could be men or women. American, okay? American. When I say, this is for black people, so what? American, okay? So the pros and the cons of dating an American. Ladies and men, go in and tell me, what are the pros and cons of dating an American? First of all, wait, before we start, right? Can we say, this is going to be a very participative right, show today, all right? So I need y'all to help me host the show today, okay? So what nationality are you? I am Haitian American. Put your nationality in here. Help us out, because you could say American, but you're American too. So, like, it's American to American, but for me, I'm speaking from Haitian girl's perspective to American. So what my perspective and my views are is going to be different. So I want to just know what everybody's nationality is on here. If y'all can pop it in the chat for me, that would be great. If you just black American, then you're black. I mean, you just American. So that's what I mean. Y'all, I hope y'all get it, okay? So, all right. So now, here's the pros for me. Well, I didn't get to the pros. It's not good. Hey, girl, how are you? Y'all, everybody American on here. If you're from a different nationality, then fine, put your different nationality in here. Like I said, I'm Haitian. We're talking about dating outside of your culture, because I think it's different cultures, okay? The American culture, I didn't get a chance to write the pros. You should see my list. My cons is long. I got a lot of cons on dating a Black American, but there's a lot of pros. First of all, I like them. That's pro number one. Black on black on black on black. I like them black, okay? My preference is the chocolate guy. I like all colors. I'm fine. But yeah. Sorry. See, I'm blushing. So that's pro number 1, 2, 3, and 4. They fine. Okay. I like a black man. Taller the better. You know what I mean? I just like a man that is business minded, that is ready to take care of his family. That's like a man is a man though anyway. So a man in general is cool. Then a black man even better. Then a Haitian man for me is kind of where I'm leaning to now. So I don't know, we'll see. But the cons that I have, and I have more pros. Pros is it's very comfortable for me. I married a American guy. He's Black American. Well, so yeah, I married an American guy. So we got divorced, but it was a disconnect on the culture side, because there are some guys that are open to different cultures, and there are guys that's like, they ignorant to the culture, like, don't speak that in front of me, don't, like, I can't deal with that, right? So that's not good. So that was my first con, is like, you don't understand my language, you don't understand my culture, you don't understand the system. L'école, l'église, la caille. That means all you could do as a Haitian kid is go to school, l'école, l'église is church, and la caille is home. So we all say that. She said, yes, I like a medium to dark skin with wide shoulders. Girl, I'm a shoulder person too. And they got all, okay, I was exchanging shoulders last night. Okay, I'm supposed to tell you how the date was going. Yeah, I had a little phone date, and it was good, and he was fine, child. That's why I thought about this topic. I said, I'm going back to Africa to get me a man. Ooh, okay. Hey, girl. Hey, Nicole. How you doing? Oh, we got to have some fun, child. All right, so the cons. Black men, I'm sorry, y'all, but sometimes, and don't get me twisted, I have not dated every, like, I didn't date the good category of black men. So I'm coming from I've had a lot of bad experiences side. I'm not with I had a bunch of good boyfriends. Like, nah, I'm sorry, I didn't have that experience. That's why I'm not married now, right? So because I gave everybody a chance. Okay, I gave everybody a chance. I didn't know what I want, and I didn't date. That's why it's very important that you date and you keep your options open, because I'm that person that is always in that relationship. The first person that I meet, she said, your husband was not Haitian. Nope. My ex-husband was not Haitian. Nope. But he liked the food though. Everybody liked the food. Once they realize the Haitian, they take that black rice, it's a wrap, right? I ain't cooking black rice, but anyway. So, oh yeah, black men, I find they making a big deal to get married. They make it a big deal to get married. Like, they don't want you to say the word. Is it just me, ladies? Like, they just want to dance around it. They don't want to commit to that right now. Honestly, I feel like a lot of them don't want to commit at all. They're trying to find this perfect girl or whatever. I don't know what's going on in the culture, but the culture is saying that, you know, if you get married, then you're probably gonna divorce and you're gonna split half your money and all of that stuff. And that's probably true, but if you find a really excellent quality woman, like, you should not allow that negativity to stop you from getting married. So for me, I'm not gonna pull teeth. She's like, they don't want to commit. So true, they don't. And sometimes it'll be a really great person, but they're not gonna snatch her up. Or if they do snatch her up, they're gonna take their time, they want to wait, all this stuff like that. Like, if you find a great girl, like, I don't know, first of all, y'all, that they might act intimidated. So then it's like, but this is from my female perspective, y'all. Just men, I know they hear me and they're like, no, that's not true. I'm like, this is just who I ran into, okay? Not all black men, just who I ran into. The next con is the Kevin Samuels fanboys. I got into an Uber with one of them. Oh my god. Oh, I should do a whole episode of this Kevin Samuels thing, okay? I'm gonna just breathe. This guy, overweight, Uber driver. I got a thing. I don't like Uber drivers. I'm sorry. I don't like y'all. Sorry. I had bad experience with Uber driver. Because one minute y'all can make a lot of money, and next minute y'all can be broke, and I don't got no time. Okay? So anyway, he's overweight. He's an Uber driver, and you know, he just wasn't my type at all. But he would start talking like he was the dude. Like, yeah, and what do you bring to the table? And what is this and that and third? And then I was like, he was like very shocked. Like, I understand these concepts because I'm gonna listen. Like, even like, let's just say you don't like somebody. I'm not gonna shut you off because I don't like you. I'm gonna learn how you think and be like, this is why I don't like you. Or what can I learn from you, right? Hey, if you want to hear, say hi. So the Kevin Samuels boy was just mad. They was just mad. And he was like, I don't like, he want to be 50-50. And then it's like, but like 50-50 don't always make sense. Like and then somebody else said some other dumb comment like, oh, if a woman is making twice the money, shouldn't she pay all the bills? I'm like, y'all not men no more. Like, I don't care how much money a man is making. It matters, but it doesn't matter because if you make enough to pay the mortgage, and you can be the man around here, but if you're not trying to pay that mortgage, you can go. Because if I got to pay the mortgage and then I got to do the kids and women do a lot. So that's all we're saying. Like, it got to be a fair deal. And if, hey, my boy Tim on here, jump in. Yeah. Okay. You know, I get excited when I see Tim. So we've done a live before. So, and he's really good with this. So the whole 50-50 thing, man, I thought, like, I came from being, when I was married, I didn't have to pay bills, right? It's not about I didn't want to work. I had kids. Like, y'all got to understand, when y'all had the second baby and the person don't want to pay for childcare, that woman, her job, if you can't afford childcare, you better stay home with your kids. Like, that was it. So that's what I had to do. You wouldn't have a back-to-back baby. We were young. We ain't know nothing about this. But who's going to pay $400 a week and then go to work and then I could only make a certain amount of money working. So I was going to just work to pay daycare, and that was just stupid. And then you're not going to see your kids. So it's not, no, partnership. I'm with partnership, Tim. Listen, I got to speak from a woman with resources, okay? So I got to say I don't like 50-50 guys because they try to take advantage too much. They don't want to pay. I got to pay half the mortgage. Then I got to pay the electric bill, gas bill, all that stuff. Honestly, I don't care about that. I will have enough to cover that stuff. But I want you to want to provide. That's the thing. I want you to want to provide. So if I go and take a hiatus and have this baby for this man, that he can take care of the bills. Now, somebody that's 50-50 paying half the bills, I didn't know it's going to be 50-50 show. Y'all know I'm not talking about this today. But 50-50 on half the bill, like half the bills, and then I'm down, and then it's like, oh, where's your half? Oh, I'm sorry. Are you 50-50 carrying this baby? Are you going to have 50-50 these stretch marks? Are you going to pay 50-50 of the hospital bills? Because I remember them hospital bills still in my name. So, nah, he said 50-50 guys, red flags. Yeah, 50-50. We're not gold digging. We literally have to give up our bodies, give up our lives, go have kids, and then y'all talking some 50-50. For me, I feel like the person that say 50-50 is trying to scam me. I've been in situations where the 50-50 guy let me pay for all the groceries and want to slide me $50. That's your 50? You talking about 50? That's not 50. That's 25%. He said he eats a little bit of food and I have more kids. I was like, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. But you gonna want me to cook all this food? Are you gonna cook? Do you know how dumb it feels for a woman to come work, bring her money home, and then cook the food? I can do that by myself. What are you here for? You're here to be a... That's it. I'm just saying, like, that's the mentality behind us. That's why we don't want to gold dig. He said every guy is not on your level. Absolutely. He said I will pay 60-40. 60-40 is cool. My brother in the same position. He paid for everything, taking care of his kids, wife, and she's not working. I feel like partnership is more so the key. I feel like, let me bring home my pot of money, your pot of money. Your pot of money might be a different schedule than mine. She said, been there, done that. He made more money. Okay. He said, or have different perspective on life in general. All right. So when you say he made more money, all right. So then, okay, wait, so this is why 50-50 really don't work for me. Because if you make more money, why would you let me pay 50% of the bills and you make more money? If I make more money, I get mad if I'm 50-50. If he make more money, I get mad if it's 50-50. And that's why I don't do 50-50. This is my personal preference. You pay the mortgage, pay the whole. When I'm talking 50-50, like we splitting all the bills, give me your half and that half. Like, you ever go out with that family that be like, oh, we going out, but y'all gotta pay for yourselves? No, we don't do that. If I say I'm taking you out, I'm gonna pay for everything. If you having a bad month, I could take care of all the bills because I was saving, because I was investing. That's why y'all can't get nowhere. Everybody doing 50-50, and then nobody's investing. Nobody. That's what I'm spending my money on, investing in the business. Like, come on, somebody. They want to invest the money. They want to grow the money. That's why I was telling him. I was like, bro, all you gotta do is pay the bills and let me go get running this business, and then I'll take the money for the business. We live whatever life we want. We'll have the bigger house. We'll have whatever. That is partnership. But if you so stuck on 50-50, everything gotta be equal and fair, but don't try to make no decisions over the other. It's gonna be 50-50. So 50-50, don't tell me what to do. 50-50, don't tell me what to wear. You know what I'm saying? You know, guys, come on. All right, Sid. You have some couples that do 50-50 and proud of it. I don't have that option. I have options, so I'm not doing 50-50. I don't mind paying for the mortgage. She had to pay the utilities and buy food. I'm there. I'm fine. Who gonna sit there and let you struggle by yourself? Nobody wants that. So that's where we at. I'm gonna end that discussion right there. That's why I said pay the mortgage, because my thing is, you say 50-50 on that, and then I feel like it's petty. You go 50-50 on all the bills. Like, you pay this, I pay that. That's all it had to be. And if you want to pay the mortgage, then you could say, this my house. Y'all know how y'all be. Y'all, this my house. I'm like, oh, it is? Let me go get the paper. For real. That's how I feel. For real. My friend say, for real. He said, I feel you on that. So if you want to say this is my house, if you want to say you the king is not asking the queen for 50% of the royal palace's bills. Now, answer that question. Y'all think that's happening? Do you think the king be like, look, I can't. I need your half. I need you to give me half. I need you to give me queen. Okay? Then she's literally going to work for another man to give you half. Think about that. But y'all, if y'all was in a provider mindset, y'all be like, I should create a business so my wife can work in the business. He says the Bible says men are responsible to take care of his wife. Absolutely. I understand the cost of living these days. It's expensive. It takes two incomes to live. That's why we even going into this. So that's what I'm saying. Okay, so you know another con for black men? The 50-50 thing. I'll put that on there too. So no Kevin Samuel, guys. And then the lack of spirituality for me. If I meet one more black man that say the Bible not real, and YouTube said that this is a white man religion and all that, I'm like, bro, stop. Because y'all know it's scientifically proven a lot of that stuff is what it is, okay? I'm not saying it's perfect. I'm not saying they didn't whitewash it, but please don't go there. This is how I easily can discredit somebody. We talk about religion. So that's my American guys. My pros is they fine. And I have a lot of common with them because I have that American culture in me. But number 2 is Haitian, okay? This is the other category, okay? All right, so there's 2 types of Haitian guys. I call them Americanized and an un-Americanized. The un-Americanized guy is a little unattractive for me because he want a wife from Haiti to cook, clean, and be traditional. Too much for me. See, that's why it becomes a thing, because like it's 50-50 or stay at home because you have to. I'm like, I'm not staying home because I have to. I'm supposed to do big things in this world. You can't keep me home, right? But that's what I'm saying. If we're gonna bring the money, don't be selfish, ladies. Spend it on the house, okay? Make the house better, okay? That's all I'm saying. The Americanized guys, it's been a couple of them where it's like I could tell where they just, it's guys that come to the country, and then they just copying everything they see. They don't even know the language, but they next thing you know, they got do-rag, they got braids, they got all this stuff, and I don't like the follower mentality. Like, be yourself. Have your own style, have your own brand. So the Americanized for me is good because they got a little swag. I'm more comfortable. Like, when you have somebody in the same exact culture as you, So for the American girls, this category for me, Haitian guys to me is the American guy to you. You're comfortable with them. They have the same culture, the same upbringing. Y'all, you know about Marvin Gaye and all that stuff. I'd be like, my parents is not listening to that, yo. Wait, it's all different types of cultures in there, okay? It's the Haitians that never listened to nothing secular, and then it was like, so I don't know all of these songs that everybody know because my parents wasn't listening to that. So a black guy is not gonna, he's gonna be like, where did she come from? I was like, I'm sorry. I'd be like, sometimes I'm like, sorry, I didn't have cable. I don't know that show. I don't know, right? But you know, but if you have like the Americanized guy and y'all singing songs in the 90s, y'all can relate to each other if they was in the country. If they wasn't in the country, I don't know what to say. All right, so the kind, like that's the kind is like I'm not cooking a big pot of rice every day. Like that's not for me. The kind that I always had with Haitian guys is like I thought that they are always going to expect me to cook sauce pois, which is bean sauce, legume, which is y'all gotta taste this food. It's so good, but I don't make all of that stuff, and I can't. It literally takes the whole day to make Haitian food, and I didn't want to do that. I knew I'd be a working girl, okay? So yeah, it takes all day. So that's Haitian category for me. As I got older, I kind of prefer Haitian if I can. If not, it's all the same to me because I don't speak no Creole until I have to talk to a client. So it's all the same. But what I think about is the kids and the language and the culture and all that. So that is a part of my life. So we'll see what God does. Number 3, a Caribbean guy. I just want to say something quick about the last couple categories. I feel like Caribbean guys, Haitian guys, they are really similar to me. So they kind of have the same like upbringing, and they don't think like Caribbean guys think, I don't want to say down, but they think differently than American guys too. So it just depends on, like I said, are they how much American culture they have in them, right? Some of them have never been to the country. They don't identify with it. It's just this is just where they family came from. And some of them, they more identify with it. So for me, at the 3rd and the 4th category, so Caribbean, and then the 4th category is the immigrant guy. Like they from anywhere else but America, right? So the thing with immigrants, we kind of have a chip on our shoulder because we feel like we came here to do something, right? We came here to do something. Y'all complaining about racism and slavery, and we came as immigrants to do something here, and we out here trying to get our house and car and da. I used to have that kind of mentality. I don't have it no more. There's some black people that are really trying to change the game, that are really trying to change their lives. And once I realized how deep it is, and I was like, hey, leave these American people alone. Like, black Americans alone. They had enough suffering and nonsense happen to them. If y'all we didn't come here by choice. I put myself in that category. We didn't come here by choice, and now it's a bunch of us. It's not the motivated ones are not here. It's motivated and unmotivated. So if all the unmotivated people is back in Haiti, don't think you better because you got over here. So it's just people just think that they're better sometimes. I'm just saying it. If I'm wrong, let me know. I can't hear you. You're not talking to me. Talk to me. What do y'all think about what I'm saying? Is this right or wrong, or have y'all experienced this? Have anybody experienced dating somebody that does not identify like America? They're not from America. Their family's from somewhere else, or they were born somewhere else. If you have, then where are they from? Where are they from? So the pros about it is just that they got that hustle mentality. Like it's kind of automatic. I'm sorry. They work in 2 jobs. They don't care if they work like it's not all of them, because some of them are lazy. I had the most laziest person was in this category that I knew. They lazy. So some of them are lazy and they want women to take care of them. But I'm not talking about those people. That's the cons. And the cons to this is some of them ain't got no papers. I don't talk to people with no papers. Sorry. Gotta go. If you ain't got no papers, I am not for you. You're not for me. I don't think that's what the Lord wants for me. Okay? Yes. So the number 5 category is dating outside of your race. I've never done it personally. I'm not opposed to it, but I don't know how that's gonna work for me because I am a black girl. If y'all notice, I changed my whole style. I used to be afraid to wear braids. Now braids is like my go-to. I used to be like because you gotta understand, like, all of this hair in the workplace, they used to say braids were unprofessional. I wish y'all would, like, go ahead, that's fine. You know what I mean? That's y'all can do that. Y'all can make this racism and all of that stuff. But I've had white women come up to me and touch my hair, and I don't like that. They even try to touch me, and I almost knocked them out. You know, and then I wear my little earrings, I used to call them the ghetto earrings, but I like it's not these, but it's you know, those little gold plated earrings. I love them. I was like, oh, I look like a whole black girl. So I like that kind of stuff. So I don't see how and then I'm about black people issues. So if somebody is like looking at like when did y'all see the Colin in black and white? Anybody saw that one? Anybody see it? Colin in black and white was Colin Kaepernick thing, and his parents were white and they adopted him, but they were so ignorant to everything. I just feel like if I dated a white guy, he can't be ignorant to everything. He has to be open to learning. He has to be whatever. But honestly, when it comes to financial stability, it's probably a good option. And also, what I wanted to tell you is the guys that are immigrants, they're probably a good option for black women that they don't know about, because they want to get married. Like, they want to get married. They prioritize getting married and having a kid and having a family. So don't, just because somebody got a little accent and they accent is sexy too. Oh, I like a man with an accent. Oh, I'm like, say that again. And then they say their words wrong and I just be like, say it again. So that's the pros, okay? That's a pro right there. So dating outside of my race, I haven't done it. She said I'm open to it, but men outside of my race don't understand my struggle as a black person in America. I don't even know if I'd be attracted to another race. Not sure. Not yet on my list. What she said on my list? I like you, Keisha. She said on my list. I know. Guys have a list. I didn't know. But now I have a list. What's up? You know? So yeah, I might date a white guy just to see. Oh, after I saw, what's that, Love After the Blind? Oh, on my list to watch the movie. Oh yeah, that was good. It was so good. And I watched it with my daughter, so it was good. So guys on here, have y'all dated outside of your race? Like, how was it? Like, what I find is the guys that date outside of their race, I'm sorry, it always be like an incident where the woman called the cops on them. Sorry, stop funny. I'm sorry. It'd be exes too, so I'm just laughing like that's what your butt get. The white girl called the cops on him, and the cops almost locked him up because they like, you beating up a white girl, and I'm just like, that's what your butt get. You should have been with a black girl. The black girl was gonna call the cops on you unless you really crazy, all right? But that's what they get. I'm sorry. Like, I don't know why. When I got older, I was like, when I was younger, I didn't care what race a man dates, right? But no, because they be like, no, because the thing is, like, you can date whoever you want, but don't ever put a black girl down and be like, oh, but she got her real hair, and she'll put you in real jail, okay, and real child support. Stop playing, right? Women are women, you know what I mean? So stop comparing us and our situation to them. Like, I don't like that. Like, you don't have to down. I never would down a black man. Like, in my mind, I put him up here. So why would you put a white woman or a woman of any other race? Like, y'all would be, I don't know, I don't want to say y'all be the problem, but it's a problem because it's like, I don't mind a guy who likes who he likes, but I mind a guy who only goes for a certain look because he think that that's better, and that person has low self-esteem. You get what I'm saying? Just find somebody that you can relate to, that looks good, that has your, like, everybody has their preferences, don't get me wrong, but have you ever met a guy that be like, oh, I don't date that girl, I don't date black girls? Can y'all give me a comment or something if you ever know that guy? He just don't date his race, and it's just be like, he be the same guy that he wants everything the white man has. You are not for me. I'm good. Like, I'm so good. I don't have a problem with a man dating every type of race. We have the option too. What I'm trying to tell women is, y'all got options. Look, I gave you options. I gave you American. I gave you Haitian. I gave you Caribbean. I got a girlfriend who's dating a Haitian guy, and she had to let go of the black guy. The black guy didn't want to commit. The black guy had somebody on, like, his own main girl. Like, they got these concepts. They listen to these rap songs. I saw it with my own eyes. I was like, every morning you wake up and you listen to these crazy rap songs telling us to treat us like trash, and you going with it, and you thinking this is the life and this is how to be a man, because nobody was there to teach you how to be a father. And it's all these psychological issues, and then you over here treating a good woman bad, and you don't really realize until she walk out the door that she's a great woman, and you looking stupid. She said, yep, they not ready for that conversation though. So that's my thing. I'm not mad at men. I'm just be like, he said, it all depends on the woman and how she treat her man. He said, okay, all right, now y'all chiming in. Okay, so let's go to that one. It says, all depends on the woman and how she treat her man. Right, but don't count. Why did my color change? Okay, there you go. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, you just gotta press a button and focus. All right, so there's black women that are very friendly, y'all. I had to tell her that she was a minority, but my girlfriend, she's very friendly. She's very open. We're gonna have to pick her to litter, honey, because we are friendly, pretty, and it's really hard to find. The black girls be coming in mad, balled up, face all balled up. Okay, yeah. Upbringing in the child. You mean like serving the food and all of that stuff? Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. I'm from the Caribbean, so we do put our man's food on the plate and stuff like that. A lot of this stuff need to be. That's why I said Haitian and Jamaican man is very, very, very similar. Very similar attitudes. Some women cannot handle a nice man. Yeah, y'all want mean guys and push. Y'all want to push them over, or they bossy, or they mean whatever. But anyway, I was saying all that to say that if y'all friendly and open and fun, and stop stressing about everything, you will have so many more options to date. So if you are also a good person, and then you exude that happiness on the outside, you will have plenty more people to date. I don't know how many people single on here. Anybody single? Okay, say outside of my race is a no for me. My friend was with a white man. Anytime she makes sauce fly, he said, why you always cook muddy beans? Oh, that was so funny. She's cooking. Remember I said sauce fly? It's beans, like a bean sauce. He said muddy beans. I don't like sauce fly, y'all. I don't. I hate it. That's why I didn't. Honestly, the sauce fly is the one thing that was like, I'll never have a Haitian man. That way, I never had to cook Haitian. I never had to cook sauce fly. But men are so used to dating everything that they don't really care that you date, like that you can't cook every Haitian dish. And child, there's YouTube, so I can always catch up for the right man. Trust me. What you like? What's your favorite food? I'll cook it for you. She said me. Well, I forgot what the question was, Keisha. You said me. Did I finish all the things? Oh, dating outside of your race. Oh, you would date outside of your race? Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, will they understand the struggle? It's not even the struggle. It's like my responsibility to the culture. Like, you got to understand what I'm trying to do. You get what I'm saying? So if you don't get it, then I don't know. So if it was a pro-black white man that know the black history better than me, and he's telling me the books, oh yes, he got a shot. But we'll see. I don't know. And then what did I say? Immigrants outside of your race. What do I mean by that? Oh, like, okay, so it's not a white man. It's like he's Indian. I almost went on a date with an Indian, but see, the reason why, okay, this is my problem. Like I said, like the first guy that I'm talking to, if I like him, I will stop talking to everybody else, and that was the wrong way to date. I don't date like that no more. So, like I said, if you know somebody, shoot me a DM. Yeah. So yeah, would you date a guy like an Indian guy, a Chinese guy? Like we always go to different races. So the only thing, like the same kind for me. Wait, the pros is they might have a better career and more money and stuff like that. Also, I feel like a lot of guys, Black American guys, they don't have a career like set. Like, it's annoying. Like, once you know what you're doing, like I know what I'm doing, I'm younger than you, and you don't know what you're doing with your rest of your life. Like, I'm not here to help you figure that out. You have to know what you're doing. So it's not gonna work for me. For me, it's not gonna work because I'm too deep into what I'm doing. If you don't know what you're doing, because you might switch and you might pick something that it doesn't go with what I'm doing, and so how we gonna work together? Like, I like to work, like together. Not everything together, but it just gotta make sense. I don't know. I'm thinking kind of like a guy though, like he gotta have the right career to match mine. I don't know. So yeah. So okay. So y'all have anything else for me? Y'all have any questions about relationship, dating? I'm mastering dating now. Um, when it comes to marriage, I will be an awesome wife. I'm a great wife. I know exactly what to do. I know all of my mistakes in the past. Divorced women, they learn from their mistakes. You know what I'm saying? Married women might be in it now and they're not doing a good job. They just don't know like it's about to end. Or they're really doing a good job and they keep their man and all that good stuff. But it's not really the men that leave anyway. But you want to keep him happy, okay? So as long as you're trying to make the other person happy, you're good. Y'all have anything else? My 100-day challenge is going well. When I decided to stop being stuck on the one, it started getting better. I did catch up with I'm on the third I'm on number 3 out of 100. So I did catch up with somebody in from back in the day, and that was fun. But like I said, like all these people like from back in the day, they stay stuck in back in the day. It's like, what are you doing now? What is the future? Okay, that's what I'm saying. I don't even want to go out with you. I can pay for my own food. Like, be interesting. I'm just saying. Like, about today. I'm not about the past, but it was fun though. It was a fun ride. Then I had another day. It went good, but you can have that chemistry. He was fine. You can have that chemistry. It was like intense too. FaceTiming? Oh gosh. So, but if you don't have the standards, I learned to separate my emotions from my standards. If you can't meet the standards, then it's never gonna work. And I'm still looking. So y'all, I ain't gonna jump up. I'm gonna stay on for like another minute. Tim, what's up? What's good? He said we are attracted who we are, and we must be honest with what we are looking for. Yeah, I'm looking for a certain type of person. Yeah, I'm not gonna say what it is. He said, I hear your point of view on relationships. So does it make sense? Because women, they just on category number 1. The only man I want to date is a black man. But if black men don't want to marry us, I say go to another culture. I was only on black men. Now I'm open to Haitian men. I told you I wasn't on Haitian men at all. I have talked to many couples on a relationship journey. Every person has a different approach on relationships, for sure. What is your approach to relationships? You're open, right? I'm just telling them get open. That's all. Be open. It's different kind of guys. It's different kind of, like, to y'all know it's different kind of women. Y'all be the ones with the first one. I'm gonna date a white girl, an Asian girl, this girl with a big butt, bird girl with big boobs. Women don't have that list. I don't think. They just be like, how much money you make? He said, I love my black woman, but they're hard to deal with. I'm not. He said, I'm open. I'm teaching them to stop being so hard to deal with. Period. Like, what kind of things are hard to deal with? Just give me an example. So I'm gonna tell you. That's why they be like, Ruth, I want to marry you. Bro, it's the first date. Stop. I'm listening. You said they're hard to deal with. How are we hard to deal with, Tim? Ooh, attitude. Like what? Attitude like what? Give me an example. Not understanding. Not understanding what? Attitude, ding, 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 you're right. I got an attitude the other day because I feel like communication is key. I feel like if I'm being considerate and then you're being inconsiderate back to me, I feel like it's unfair. I did say express my emotions. I actually have a problem with saying how I feel because I just be trying to avoid confrontation. And so when guys say black women have an attitude, I don't think all black women have an attitude. We are you gotta understand, we are emotional. You get what I'm saying? So we feel that. Okay. Well, the kids are not watching, okay? Just like y'all feel everything in, I'm gonna say, what can I call this? Y'all feel every bit of a sexual act. That's how we feel our emotions. We feel everything, you know. And so when y'all not feeling stuff, we're feeling all kinds of ways. We're overthinking. We're not getting what we need from you. We just are bad at communicating what we need. We don't understand ourselves enough. I'm not like, you shouldn't be having an attitude with your man. You shouldn't be nagging him. You shouldn't be trying to tell him what to do. All this bossy stuff. Like, I don't tell men what to do. Like, I don't. I suggest, whatever. I just don't want that role. Like, I am a boss all day, every day. I'm not trying to tell a man what to do. Matter of fact, if I have to tell you what to do, I don't like you no more. I don't. He said it's not easy finding someone who will accept you where you are in life. I look for balance. How we feel as a man. We don't know how y'all feel as a man. Like to fight, not understanding. Well, you gotta find a friendly girl. That's why I understand why y'all go to different races. I'm not mad at that. We gotta get our act together, ladies, because that's why they go because if you are a nagging woman, like it's in the Bible. So when I had that Bible verse, it's like, I know your Bible. When I had that Bible verse, it says it's better for a man to sleep on the corner of a roof than to live in a home with a nagging wife. I took that personally, and I said, I'm not going to nag. I said this before. I've never been the nagger. This is what I'm saying. Like, find somebody that has that same type of disposition, because I've never been the nagger, but the guy's nagging. So I can't stay because you want to be a nagger. So I'm like, what are you complaining about, right? Like, it's just too much. So it's like everybody's not the same. You just have to find the right thing, and people do understand where you are in life, but you have to try and you have to put that extra effort in. And for me, if leadership, like, you have to lead. Like, that's why I said, you can be a regular guy in shape, but if you're not going to work out, then you can't lead me. Like, I'm tired of being the leader. Y'all get what I'm saying? I don't want to get up before you. You got to get up before me. Y'all, you just got to be better than me, period. Until I find somebody better than me, I'm good. I believe you've got to get to know a person before you go into a relationship. Sometimes we rush into relationships so fast and not getting to know the person. I know that's right. Because I'm dating, like, for real, like, not just staying on one person and rush into a relationship like that. I see where men are coming from, and I just feel like I'm just trying to avoid the landmines and the pitfalls and all of that. You know what I mean? So I definitely get that. I definitely understand that now. I know why. I know why y'all don't want to rush into relationships, because somebody tried to rush me. They was applying that pressure, and I was like, is this what we like? This is me? This is what I do? Like, right away, they'd be like, stop talking to everybody else and just talk to me. And I'm just like, no. He's like, who else? Who on here? Say hi. Oh, wait. I didn't know. He said, they might not have your money, but they have other things to compliment you. He said, you're dealing with boys. I don't have a lot of money. My money go to my kids. So I don't judge a man. Sometimes we rush into relationships so fast. Okay. So I'm caught up. Yeah, it's not about the money. It's about, like, do you know how to get it, though? I know how to get it. He said, if we rush, we miss a whole lot of things we could avoid. That's true. I'm learning that. I learned that this week, that I cannot rush into relationships. I just feel like you see somebody, you like them, they could probably work, let's try it out. That's how we think. Let's go. We got this. We're on a train. We're doing this. We're doing that. But the problem is, I overlooked your bad situation. I overlooked this. I overlooked all these red flags. So now when my heart is broken, it's going to be my fault, because I rushed into getting into a relationship. I hate learning about the other side. He said sometimes we need support or encouragement. Anybody have any questions? Anybody have anything else to say? Yes, absolutely. We need encouragement, support. True. I support. I encourage. I do all these things, Tim. I mean, I'm ready. But they ain't ready, so I'm just like, I'm going to take my time now. Y'all ain't ready, so Ruth is about to take her. She's going to take her time. I'm single again. He said it's a good conversation. Thank you, Tim. Thank you. That's how I know it's over, because somebody says good. Y'all have a great day. Don't forget, I'm going to leave a link. If you know somebody that needs to buy, I know, right? Stop dating boys. I know, but it's a lot of boys in these streets. I'm like, ain't it 1.5 million of y'all people in Philadelphia? Why can't I find a good man, quality man of God in Philly? What's wrong with y'all? What's wrong with me? He said, get a real man. I know that's right. I'm working on it. I'm getting there. It's getting good though. All right. So y'all have a great, blessed day. If you have any comments, leave it. If you're watching on the replay, hit replay. I know there's a lot of guys out there. Send them my way. Send them my way. Yay. All right, guys. I'll see y'all later. Hopefully y'all doing the same. Have a good one.